All right, quick question. How much time do you think you spend living in the past or worrying about the future? Yeah, probably more than you'd like to admit, right? Well, we all do. But here's the thing. Those moments don't actually exist. Not the past, not the future. They're just ideas. And guess what? You're missing out on the only thing that's real, the present moment, or as I like to call it, the now. And today I'm going to show you exactly how that simple shift can change everything. Oh, and stick around because I'm sharing 3 super simple tricks to stay present. Plus, we'll do a quick practice session together so you can experience it in real time. Trust me, it'll make a difference. So what is mindfulness, really? It's not just about meditation or some mystical practice. Mindfulness is all about this, staying in the now, focusing on what's happening right now without judgment, without distraction. Think of your mind like a time travel machine. It's constantly taking you to the past, where you're replaying old arguments, awkward moments, or even good times that are long gone. Or it's flinging you into the future, worrying about what might happen. And let's be honest, most of the time it's worrying, right? It's like your brain has a PhD in anxiety. But mindfulness brings you back. And it's not just for yogis or monks, it's for anyone who wants to reduce stress, increase focus, and live a more intentional life. And trust me, the benefits are undeniable. Reduced anxiety, improved focus, increased self-awareness, and a greater sense of calm and clarity. So, how do we actually incorporate mindfulness into our daily lives? Here's the thing. It's not about adding another task to your already packed to-do list or taking another precious hour out of your day. It's about making small, intentional choices throughout your day that add up to make a big difference. And the present moment is where all the magic happens. This idea is explained so well in the book The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. He talks about how most of us live our lives either replaying the past or worrying about the future. And it's only when we focus on the now that we truly experience life. It's one of those books that really changes the way you think about time and mindfulness. In fact, this book was a gift from a friend at a time when I really needed it. I cannot recommend this book enough. I also recommend the audiobook if that's more your speed. It's narrated by the author himself, which adds to the profoundness of the teachings. He speaks in such a unique and intentional manner. It's almost like listening to a brilliant Buddhist monk, but with a calm, grounded, and distinctly German perspective. Now let's take that idea of presence and apply it to how we live our lives every day. When you stay present, you get to live fully. You express life as it is right here, right now. And this is where you can tap into what some people call universal intelligence. Whether you believe it's the universe, a higher power, or just good old creativity flowing, I personally believe that it's all the above. Staying present opens up the space for new ideas, new opportunities, and a deeper connection to everything around you. Now, in just a moment, I'm going to give you 3 simple tips that will help you to stay mindful in your daily life. But before we dive into those, if you're enjoying this so far, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on more tips about mindfulness, creativity, and creating your own reality. Here are 3 quick tips that you can use throughout your day to bring yourself back to the present moment. Tip number 1, the 5-4-3-2-1 grounding technique. This is a great technique for grounding yourself when you're feeling overwhelmed. You simply name 5 things you can see, 4 things you can touch, 3 things you can hear, 2 things you can smell, and 1 thing you can taste. This brings your awareness directly to your immediate surroundings and helps anchor you in the present moment. Tip number 2, focus on your breath. The next time your mind is racing, simply take a deep breath in through your nose and slowly exhale through your mouth. It's a quick and effective way to calm your thoughts and reconnect to the present. Tip number 3, the "is this real" check. When you're feeling stressed or anxious about something in your past or future, stop and ask yourself, is this real right now? Most of the time, the answer is no. And this can help break the cycle of worrying or overwhelming. Now that you know the tips, let's put them into practice together. First, let's start with the 5-4-3-2-1 exercise. Feel free to pause the video after each instruction. Ready? First, look around and name 5 things you can see. I can see my camera, my laptop, my terracotta warrior, the trees outside, and my art toy collection, which gives me tons of joy. Now, what are 4 things you can touch? I can touch the table in front of me. I can touch my hands. I can touch the couch I'm sitting on. And I can touch my mic. Is this thing on? Now name 3 things you can hear. I can hear the humming of my computer. I can hear some workers working outside. And I can hear the thoughts in my head saying, there's no other sounds in here. So now name 2 things that you can smell. I can smell my lunch that I just ate lingering in the air. I can smell my fabric softener. And finally, 1 thing you can taste. I can taste the sweetness of the orange juice that I drank, still sitting on my lips. Next, let's focus on your breath. We can do this together. Take a deep breath through your nose. Hold for a second and breathe out through your mouth. Let's do that one more time together. Breathe in, hold, and breathe out. Feels good, right? Finally, take a moment to ask yourself, is what I'm worrying about happening right now? Let's practice this together. Imagine you're feeling anxious about an upcoming presentation. Start by asking yourself, is this happening right now? No, it's not. Right now, you're here in the present, and the presentation is just a thought about the future. Now, dig deeper. Do I know my content well enough? If yes, great. If not, what can I do right now to get better prepared? Have I done everything in my control to make this presentation clear and engaging? What have past presentations taught me? Did I succeed despite worrying? Can I control every factor of the outcome? If not, stressing only wastes energy. By asking these questions, you're reminding yourself of what's real versus imagined and grounding yourself in facts rather than fear. This is a simple but powerful technique that you can use anytime, anywhere. Mindfulness isn't about reaching some mystical state or becoming a guru. It's about making small, consistent choices to stay present and cultivate awareness in your life. And these benefits are real. Less stress, more focus, and greater clarity. You'll start noticing the difference in your energy, your mood, and even how you interact with others. So if you're ready to start reducing stress, increasing focus, and living more intentionally, mindfulness is your key. And remember, it's all about staying in the present moment where life is really happening. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button and subscribe. There's so much more to come. And hey, in the comments, let me know, what's one thing that always pulls you out of the present moment? I'd love to hear from you. Be sure to check out the description below for a list of 5 great books on mindfulness and living in the present, including The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. Thanks so much for sticking around to the end. I really hope you learned something. Keep coming back for more to stay mindful and creative. And if you want to dive deeper into how mindfulness helps you create your reality, check out my video, Top Mindfulness Techniques to Unlock Your Creative Power, which you can check out right here.